All right, the Detroit Pistons. Apparently, Troy Weaver reached out to the Wizards to acquire John Wall for Blake Griffin, which for the Wizards would have been a good deal because Blake Griffin only got 2 years left on his contract, and John Wall probably got 4 or 5 years left on that extension that he signed. And also, John Wall's blew out his Achilles twice. He got it fixed, blew it out at home apparently, or allegedly, and then obviously had to get it refixed. So let's talk about it. Appreciate the love, support. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video, and yeah, I like John Wall, so. I've been seeing him work out on that Gilbert Arenas channel. I forget what it's called. He been looking good. You know what I'm saying? And then you ask yourself, this is a great question. And I didn't think about this. Most of my shit is improv. Okay? What Killian Hayes fit in there? You know what I'm saying? Is he they just see him as a two guard next to John Wall? That can shoot the rock? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? So, is he just a two guard that can shoot? That's how they see him, or John Wall is going to mentor him for the next 4 or 5 years, and then you're going to pass the keys to Killian. I think at one point him and Killian probably would be in the backcourt together. And, that'd have been nice. I think Killian's got to learn from a guy like John Wall, a guy that got injured, a guy that had to develop a shot, a guy that went through some tribulations and trials in Washington because he didn't want to pass the ball and he was hard on his teammates. A guy that's light and quick, a guy that got good agility, a guy that can finish at both hands at the rim. Only thing my issue with John Wall is him not really developing a mid-range jumper and trying to develop that three. Excuse me. That's pretty much my, pet peeve with a lot of these guys today. Don't develop an elbow or mid-range shot or push shot. You go out there and develop a three-point shot, but it's a risk. And if Washington really wanted to trade John Wall, he can be in Detroit. And my whole question is, how would it look, John Wall? I'm talking about in the future, John Wall, Killian Hayes, Jeremy Grant, Diombo, and then somebody in the middle. Who they get? Isaiah Stewart eventually, possibly. So, to me, that would have given him a chance to be a contender this year for the 7th or 8th spot, in my opinion. And Washington must like John Wall to keep him there. Because they could have used Blake Griffin for a year, right? Then flipped him with expiring contract and probably got a first back next year. So Shepard down there, the GM, he must really like John Wall. And when they don't want to trade a guy like John Wall, because you think, oh yeah, we do it. We can deal with Blake Griffin 2 more years on this contract. When they didn't want to do it, that means John Wall been looking good. But he's still out here throwing up gang signs and stuff. Maturity is still probably not where you want it to be, but Killian probably played with him down the line. A guy with 4 or 5 more years on the contract. Let's say 5 more years. I'm not sure what it is. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So Killian will be 24 by the time John Wall contract is up. He still got a lot left in him if he's going to be healthy. He at least got 10 more good seasons in him. 8. So I don't think it's all bad. Me personally, I'd have did that trade in a heartbeat. You want Blake? You can have him. No offense to Blake Griffin. It's just that I'd rather have John Wall. It's a risk, though. John Wall coming out here, pro hop and Euro step and hurt his knee again. Then it's like, we in trouble. It ain't my Troy Weaver like a bad move. Then what if Killian don't develop? Like a bad move. What if Sadiq Bey don't develop? Bad move. It's a domino effect. He come in here and blow his Achilles out again. Now, Tom Gore's probably say no. But then again, Gore's and Ed had to check off on it. So it would have been a team effort. But yeah, I think John Wall should go to the Clippers, but apparently they like John Wall in the Wizards. Apparently, they see value in John Wall. A guy like John Wall who blew his Achilles out twice, most teams would probably be dying to get that contract off. They not. So maybe they think they got a contender with him and Bradley Beal in the backcourt and Ryu and they drafted Denny. Maybe so. Thomas Bryant. They got a good squad down there. If they squad better than the Pistons right now, yeah, for sure. They got veterans. Bradley Beal, top team shooting guard in the league. John Wall when he young, top 6, 7, 5 point guard in the league, probably the best defensive point guard in the league. So yeah, it's real interesting. My whole thing is I probably would have did it. Could have digged the Pistons in a deeper hole, but I probably would have did it. But I like John Wall. Not too many people like his game. He don't really have a Damian Lillard, Steph Curry type of, how can I say it, today's version of a point guard game. No, that's just my opinion, but I would have did that. Troy Weaver ain't that stupid. I think his picks of Stewart and what's the other kid named Sadiq Bey were great picks. Would I give Jeremy Grant $20 million? No, but I get it. Plumlee, I like him. So should be. I think this team gonna be contending for a lottery spot, the top lottery spot. Some dude named Cade Cunningham coming out next year. So I mean, we gotta wait and see. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about the trade. I would did it. But don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out with a business question, query, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think. We going.